1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Paul Harding, Martin Harding, Mazzotti on the horn.
Happy New Year, Paul.
Happy New Year, guys. Good morning. Good morning.
Quinn's been following this story a little bit closer than me, but we sent you a copy. Troy police in the process of restoring their drug unit after it was dissolved more than a year ago.
No.
The department says they'll be focusing on low-level drug crimes now that the unit is restored.
But David Soares just said he wasn't going to prosecute that stuff. Is there a difference between Troy and what the DA says? How does that work?
Well, it probably means what's low-end drug use, right? So I think that there is, see the momentum that's happening with marijuana, right? We can kind of see the writing on the wall. There's going to be more legislation, probably going to see some legalization of it. And so at what point do they decide they're going to prosecute or not? And I think what they're referring to in Troy here is probably a bit up from what David Soares is talking about in terms of the low-end drug prosecution.
Okay, so Troy might be like a hub or something.
So does that mean more cracking down on, or just stiffer sentences for?
Yeah, it means more cracking down. They've been short a whole unit, so I think there were 5 or 6 people, officers who were part of this unit that was disbanded. There was some controversy regarding entering a home without a warrant.
That's
and
right.
Maybe possible cover-up, and so they just recreated the unit to add, again, credibility to the group. And now they're saying, listen, folks out there who were participating in the drug world, we're back, and we're going to be out looking for you. We've just had lack of resources as of recent.
I think this is an interesting statement, and I'm not sure I could disagree with it. The chief would know more than me, but the comment here is small-time, low-level offenders are what causes shootings, or what causes fight, and what causes the paraphernalia on the streets.
That's what stuck out to me in the story too.
It's almost like preventative maintenance in a way.
Yeah, but I just wanted to
what cost?
Define small-time. I mean, look, again, I'm going to go with what Soares says about marijuana, what Cuomo says about marijuana, but there's obviously a drug problem. We got people dying, and there's a problem in Troy. Let them have them back, I guess.
So it's going to. I think they're really talking about a possession versus sale, right? So you get caught with some stuff,
right?
And again, you have a small amount. It did in the processing, the paperwork. We see the momentum with the opioids, of course, are a different story. I think that you can be caught with a small amount, and if they think that you are connected to a larger group, they're going to come down on you, hoping that you'll flip. So, again, it takes time and resources. But, again, momentum in the state is absolutely going to be, less prosecution of the lower-end drug offenses.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, Paul. Paul Harding from Martin Harding Mazzotti. 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. You're really pumping out the new commercials, and I love every single one of them. Nicely done.
Good job, Paul.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Quinn and Cantera. Mornings on PYX106.